All right, everyone, here we go with the Soulmate Journey update. Today, a little different. Somebody asked me once if I ever get the polarities mixed up. I said, not unless I have a dumbass attack. It's pretty easy to separate the polarities in a situation like this. DF, DM. Sort of like in your car. I mean, unless you're completely drunk, you're probably not going to get the red one and the black one mixed up. Or colorblind. You could be colorblind. I don't know. I'm not colorblind or drunk. But this time around, they flipped. This is the DF. This is the DM. And it probably, everything happens for a reason. It's probably happening because I'm supposed to. The universe wants me to pull the DM first, and I wouldn't if they were in the traditional way. So sometimes shit happens. It's a very unique reading. It's a very unique week. It's a very unique energy, right? That Neptune energy, very, very powerful. I pulled on it on Tuesday, yesterday. All right. Bottom of the deck on the DM side, randomly, is 8 cups. Bottom of the deck on the DF side, I haven't looked at either of these. Randomly is judgment. You got God, source, the universe helping you out. This ties definitely to the Neptune reading I pulled the other day. This here, 8 of Cups and the Death card. I don't know. Somebody's making a final decision. Okay, to move in some direction. I don't know if it's away from you. I don't think it is with judgment over there. It's probably towards you. Right? But for some reason, it's important to pull the DM side first. So this became DM today. They went, whoop, switched around. All right? Just like our Earth poles are going to do one day. All right, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Lovecherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these. We've been pulling, we've been pulling on this since July of 2021. That's when this playlist started. So you could be anywhere in this thing. You could be new to the soulmate cycle, just popping in now. But if you've been here the whole time, you're probably right around this zone. Bottom of the deck on the DM side. Keep in mind, things are flipped. We got a flip week, flipping the script. 4 of Wands. Somebody married, somebody in a relationship, somebody's talking about their relationship, somebody wants to talk about marrying you, somebody wants... There's a chatty energy with the throat chakra, right? About 4 of Wands, about a new beginning, probably towards you. Now, they could be talking to people around them, or they could be talking to you. I don't know yet. But you do have judgment randomly at the bottom. That's a good sign. Because it is a resurrection energy. So, what's their top card? Their base energy? Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, jeez. This person, I'm just going to say it this way. I can see why I needed to read this first. It'll help me understand what happens here. I got an idea what's going to happen here based on this. This person's been running a conversation with you through their head so many fucking times, they've manifested it. So many fucking times that the universe is like, if I hear this one more time, fuck it. It's sort of like children begging their parents, can we go to the Grand Canyon? Or can we go to Disneyland? Can we go to Disneyland? You finally just say, fuck it, we're going to go to Disneyland. And because I'm so sick of hearing it, I'm going to fucking leave you there. Okay? That's kind of where the universe is right now with it. This person's been running a conversation with you through their head and feeling it. And having it back and forth. It's been had in the 5D. So many times it's about to happen in the 3D. Now here's the thing. I don't think it's happened for you. I don't think it reached you. I don't think you noticed it. Okay? This particular one. I don't think so. You may have. It doesn't affect things if you did. I just think a lot of you are like, I don't know. I would have picked up on that, Steve. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's clarify. All right, let's grab the little animal to see. Right? It's obsession, isn't it? It's the goat. Goat with its feet on fire. The devil. Yeah, a little bit. Randomly at the bottom. It goes with that. Okay? See? Aren't you glad this isn't you today? Most of you watching are the DFs. That goat would have gone with you. All right, here we go. The star. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the goat in the room. Okay, let's see where we go. Tell me about the star. Oh, just tell me about it. Stop complaining. The energy is complainy today. It is. It's doing weird things. It's been doing weird things all day. All right, here we go. Trust me, it has. I'm very sensitive to it. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. What did I say? Frustration, right? Sometimes I read that as the Witches depicts it better with the heat building up, right? They've been talking about it so long. This is read with the Four of Wands. They've been running it through their head so long. So much friction and heat is built up that a giant butterfly, fucking Mothra, is going to come to town, coming your way. All right? This is crossing the center card I'll pull. It's all red with the Four of Wands. What's on top of the star? The Hangman. Yeah. They've never gone anywhere with it. It's like a car running in park. Oh, you, the universe, say, all right, enough is enough. Put it in drive and go. Right? That's what's happening here. Okay? Somebody now, I don't know. It's about to go into gear. All right, center card. The Hermit. Yeah. What did I say? It's everything I've said. I'm tired of saying what did I say. It's what I said. The car's been in park. The car's been in park. And the universe is tired of listening to it. It's rattling your windows. You can't get to sleep. They keep revving the engine. Fucking hell. Just go. Drive it. It's more fun if you're moving. You know. What's red with the Hangman? Page of Pentacles. I think this person feels like, this is kind of funny. I think a higher power is driving it, but okay. I think this person feels like they've learned enough from running the conversation through that they're ready for the conversation. I don't think in their wildest fucking dreams they're ready for this conversation with you. I feel such a vibration difference between, but okay. You're going to have a conversation coming. Here they come. They think they've learned enough from sitting in park that they're ready to drive the car now. How have you learned enough about the car, sitting in park, revving it, to drive the car? What you do is you drive the car really slow. Go with me on this analogy. It's important to learn how it handles, to learn if the steering is short or long, to learn the suspension, learn the brakes. Where's the braking point? Where's this? Where's the minimum point? Is the gas pedal sensitive or not? Once then you get the hang of it, then you can go ahead and light them up, right? This person here, running through it in their head, it's a perfect environment. Running through it in park and sitting and going, it's a perfect environment. The car works perfectly. Yeah, it's a perfect environment. They should have run it through other people. They should have practiced on actual people, but they didn't. They just figured they learned enough running it through their head, which is exactly why I just said I don't think they have any idea what's going to happen. 9 Pentacles at the bottom. Ooh, that's a nice energy for you. That's a beautiful energy. You're out there in your garden having some fun. What did I say? This is an independent energy. Rewind. Never mind about parallel parking. What did I say? I said I don't think you were part of this. I don't think they were sending you the signal in the 5D and you were partaking in the conversation. I don't think you were. And that energy proves it. You weren't. All right? So whatever it is you think you were picking up on, it wasn't what I'm talking about. I don't think so. Base energy. King of Swords. See, here's the thing. Here's the problem. It's really simple. I don't need to overdo it. It's really fucking simple. There's a difference between running through it in your head by yourself and an imaginary you in there without any real you from the 5D there to give any input and the reality. You've got a different truth or a different conclusion than they've come to. So they're coming at you. You got communication coming your way from whoever this is. And they've certainly 3 a.m. rehearsed a conversation with you so many times the universe is irritated. They think they've got it. They've never driven the car. It's just been in park with car noises and doing this with the wheel. That's it. You know. And you got a they're coming in. It's a completely different ball game when you start rolling down the road. It's a completely different ball game right here. All right, let's go. King of Swords. Let's clarify. All right. I think they're going to get met at the door by, I don't know, hold on, let me fix my camera here. There you go. There you go. A little bit of that. There you go. All right. All right. Let's see where we go here. Come on. Oh, now I can move it up a little bit. How about that? I can go all the way up to there. It's off camera. All right, there you go. Wow. That gives me some room to play with. This is a bigger deck. All right, here we go. I swear I think somebody messes with my camera at night. It's probably me bumping it. All right, let's go. I do other stuff in here. If I turn my chair, I play guitar. If I turn this way, I do tarot. It's great. Yeah. Maybe off to the left, I can serve food. You know, I can have something that goes all the way around. All right, King of Swords. You ordered fries. Here's your order. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. All right, King of Swords. What do we get? You got a completely different truth. Yeah, you do a little bit. Bottom of the deck for you. You know, they had this, a frustrated universe, been holding on to the energy, practicing. I got a Knight of Wands here. It'll be crossing the center card I pull. It's red with this. I think this is that energy in the Knight of Wands where they can overstay their welcome very, very quickly. Okay? It is a bit of that. It is a bit of, I'm not sure. I think this person's going to get one sentence out of their mouth and you're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, a little bit of that. I think. I don't know who this is. I don't think this is your... Could it be a runner? I would bet the farm that this is an X for most of you. X's do this kind of shit all the time. And because you've disconnected, you're single now from this person. You're not picking up on it. You're not really, you know, even if the signal's getting through, you're ignoring it. You're passing it by. Yeah. Okay. See, because you're busy doing other stuff. You're having fun. Woohoo! Got rid of that X. Right? All right, what's on top? Yeah. Look. These two have very different truths. It's the old King of Wands and the King of Swords. It's me and my neighbor, old squirrel eggs next door, and me pointing out that squirrels are mammals, asshole. They don't lay eggs. This guy doesn't like this guy because this guy points out what a douche this guy is and what an idiot he is. This guy doesn't like this guy just because this guy feels the need to point that out or can point that out or knows that squirrels don't lay eggs, right? It is what it is. You know, sometimes, look, this person's coming in. Oh, they got it figured out. I've had this conversation with you a million times. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You haven't had any conversation with me a million nothing. Okay? Center card. 5 of Cups. Red. Look, I was fine. This is you. I was fine. I was in my garden playing with my falcon. Yeah, it's a euphemism. Playing with my falcon. And then you showed up here with this shit. What are you even doing here? That's what you're going to say. Probably pretty close, believe it or not. What are you even doing here? What are you talking about? We've talked about this before. Are you all right? Are you on some kind of meds? You know, it's a bit of that. You don't know what the hell they're talking about. What's red with the King of Wands? The 3 of Pentacles. You're coming to rebuild something. But I think they're doing sort of, they're doing sort of it. You're in a different spiritual place than this person. I got a Hierophant underneath this. You want to get back to your garden. And this person's coming with some sort of idea about how you're going to get back together with them. I could tell you right now, this may not be for everybody. This might not be your point in this reading. This could be a future X. But this is an X, I would bet, showing back up. And you're like, I was perfectly happy with you gone. I was having fun. I was fucking around in my garden with my goddamn falcon. And now you're here bumming me out, bringing all this, let's get back together. I don't want to get back together with you. That's what this is. And that's why I had to read it with this one first. I'll tell you what. Okay. Wow. I mean, yeah, it might not be for you, but it might be future influence. It's sad to say most of you will have a future ex. You know, it happens. You know, especially if you're on the dating apps. Right? Those relationships last an average of what? A week and a half? Something like that? You know. I mean, it's usually about the time you find out they're married. You know, been married the whole time. All right, let's go. Devil at the bottom here. I say that, right? Devil at the bottom here. Let's pull 3 more cards in the crossing card. I don't know if it wants to talk about this side or this side. But either way, you were fine. Look at you. Get back to you. Just listen. Look, just listen to them like you'd listen to a child talking, and know that it's somebody else's child. Listen to it like it's somebody else's child. It's why I always liked being an uncle, right? I was always glad we never had any kids, and I was just the uncle. They go home. They don't, I mean, well, yeah, they lived with us for a little while. But aside from that, most of the time, they go home. I get all the fun stuff. I get to play around with them, share some wisdom, whatever, teach them how to cook something, whatever the fuck it is, teach them a chord on the damn guitar, and then they leave. Right? So just treat it like that. Listen to what they have to say, and they leave, and then change the motherfucking locks. Okay? All right. Let's see where we go. It's the ex you didn't want back, but you have a soul tie with them. I showed you the devil. You've got some kind of karma with this person still. This blows it out. Just listen to them. Just hear them out. Don't say, get the fuck out of here. I was busy in my garden. That's all me just being cheeky. Just hear them out. And then they leave. And when they're gone, they're gone. I don't think they'll come back. I think they'll take one crack at you, fail, and never come back. I don't think this person has any confidence. They're great. This is one of those energies that's great in their imagination, in their mind, in their dream world. But you put them out in the real world, and they're a fuck up. Right? They lack confidence. It's nothing real. I know it's nothing real because of how they show up. These people are always fake. The King of Wands. Always. They front, like the kids used to say. They put up a whole facade that they know stuff. They buy cars they can't afford so they look richer than they are. They're willing to live on breadcrumbs just to have a place that they can't afford. And then they lie and tell people they own it instead of rent it. This is my neighbor right here. It's him. Right? Squirrel Eggs guy is also the yeah, we're here guy. Right? Someone walked by, asked if he rented or owned. He couldn't say the words I rent. He just blew it off. Yeah, we're here. What the fuck? I mean, I literally heard it. I was working out front. I was sitting in my yard. I heard it. And I saw the look on the lady's face like, is this guy for real? He's for real. He's the King of Wands. So they won't be back. They don't deal with rejection well. All right. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. They come in, they go out. Right? You. That's what you want. That's what you get. All right. Strength card. Seven of Swords. They come in. This person comes in all confident and leaves with their tail between their legs. They're full of shit. All right. What's red with strength? What is it? The Ace of Swords. Truth is on your side. Somebody here, as far as the conversation goes, I'm going to also bet. I'm not much of a betting man. I'm not going to bet a farm because I don't have one. Although I am watching, my wife is watching Farmer Wants a Wife right now on Hulu, right, the latest season. I can tell you I have only watched, I've watched about half, I think I watched the first episode with her. And about half of episode 2. I could safely say at this point that I know why Farmer doesn't have a wife. I am well aware. It is abundantly clear. It was abundantly clear about 10 minutes into episode 1. All right? I don't think any of them have even kissed the girl, to be perfectly honest with you. Anyway, at the end of the day here, I'm not going to bet a farm because I don't have one, which is where that stemmed from. But it's God's honest truth. I know exactly why they're single. I could help them. Okay? The truth is on your side. They're going to come in with some ideas about why you broke up. This conversation they had in their head was a whole lot of bullshit flying around. People have a great tendency of twisting things up and all of a sudden making it your fault or twisting up what happened. I think there's your version of what happened and there's theirs. The universe is telling you very, very, very clearly. Their version is bullshit. Okay? Let them say it. Let them leave. They won't be back. The truth is on your side. Okay? And then you could get back to playing with your falcon in your garden. All right? There you go. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.